He surveys the goblins assembled before him, and he begins to make a speech. Seeing as the speech is in Goblin, and none of the player characters speak Goblin, you guys are just gonna have to imagine.
Shut the fuck up! I'll kill you! I'll be in death!
Although, let us consider, for just a moment, that there was, at one point, a Goblin-speaking PC, and let us consider that for a brief moment, they could hear the speech wherever they are. This is what he would hear. Strongholder! My legion! I have heard whispers throughout the goblinoid populace. Many thought these whispers would not reach my ears, but they do not know how closely I listen. I have heard whispers that say the war between Azzerok's legion and House Ovrendar was lost the moment they came to Undermountain. That from the start, I ceded too much ground, and now any hope of retaking our home is lost. Whispers that say that I am a coward. Well, I now invite any of those whisperers to come and say that to my face. There is a moment where the only sound is the struggling rat. Then, a lone bugbear steps forward. She holds her head up high, staring into Azzerok's elevated visage. I came here because you were supposed to protect my family, not give up when danger showed up. There is whispering amongst the goblins. Azzerok speaks, and the whisper is quiet halfway through his sentence. And where is your family now? Some other bugbears raise their hands in the back of the crowd, 2 of them to be specific. In the back, about to be killed by elves! The rat bites a hole straight through the metal of Azzerok's gauntlet. He hisses in pain, and it falls to the ground where it scurries off into the dark recesses of what was once Strongholder territory. The whispers intensify until they are no longer whispers, and goblins begin hurling yeahs and cowards at Azzerok's. Azzerok's gauntlet slides off his hand, completely destroyed by the rat, and just hangs off his arm, now no more than tattered scrap metal. Wrong answer, shouts Azzerok. It is not enough to silence the crowd, but what he says next is, where they are is next to you, alive. Goblins look at each other. There are whispers that sound more confused than hopeful. You came to me because I was meant to offer you a strategy. I was to guide you to security and victory that none of us could achieve on our own. You say that I am a coward, but your family lives. They were not slaughtered like vermin at the end of a drow blade, which is just what those weaklings want. I did not hide. I was employing strategy. I was waiting for the right moment. This moment to end the Dark Elf insurgency in one fell swoop. One of the most regrettable things about my position is that I have to understand how the drow think. He spits on the ground. You see, drow live for many goblin lifetimes. They think that because they live so long, they are more important than those of us who do not. Those of us whose lives burn fast like flame, who live with duty and passion. They view us as animals, as rats. They would dine on our flesh, and their only quarrel would be with our lack of flavor. Drow live long lives, but not these drow, because they crossed my legion. because as we fell back to live another day, they expanded into other levels, leaving less and less here in what was once our home and what will be our home again. They thought us weak. They thought us defeated. They thought us cornered. Well, we are cornered. But there is one thing that the goblins of Stromkuldur understand more than those pointy ears ever could, no matter how long they live. We understand what happens when you corner a rat. Now show them how well you understand! Artemis, amidst the resounding cheers of goblins, your blind sight leaves you.